Oh, hello everybody, Jason WA's Revolution Cave. Probably should have waited before I put gummy, soury stuff in my mouth, but hey. We're not proper here. As you can see, the 80s stuff shelf is pretty depleted. And in fact, today, it's coming down. Because in the next, I don't know, few weeks, month, we're going to get ready for some turtles diorama. But first I wanted to show you, it's not really a much going on video today, but I wanted to show you what I did with the mussels that a very generous, loving, and caring Larry Blitzer sent me. It just looks so good. I'll show you some minor changes that I made. We'll look at the He-Man figures that I have completed, what's left. Then we move on to completing the castle. All right, let's look at the muscles real quick. Spin you around here. All right, there they are. Unbelievable. Muscle belt is gorgeous. They sent me a bag of muscles, 82 of them. I had maybe 10. I put out as many as I could. I mean, yeah, I could probably cram more in there, but I put out as many as I could. Put some in the ring. I still got half a bag of muscles there. It's just an incredible amount of muscles. And this looks so cool with all these little fleshy dudes sitting around. Amazing. Amazing. How cool. Simplicity, folks. The simplicity of childhood. We're staring at it right here. Muscle figures. How simple and fun it was as kids to collect these. And you know what? As much as I love them, for play, for kids, they're pointless. What are you going to do with them? Pointless. But man, the simplicity did we love or what? I moved the Saturday Night's Main Event TV guides over here. So what's going to happen is this shelf, this one here, is going to come up a couple of pegs. And I've got to get that WWF seat cushion. I'm going to get it on the door somewhere because the whole point of this was to not hide anything. To not see anything hidden. That's why the books are put out this way. Usually I would just stack books in a pile, you know, but I want to see them. I want to see them. So we got Saturday Night's Main Event TV guys there. I bought some bookends. And then we're going to be able to add another shelf down here. I'm going to move the WWF sign somewhere. I'm going to figure out what to do with the magazines. We're going to put another shelf down here just for more stuff. I hate to say it, but I don't, because I don't think I care. The Bone Crunchers, it's over. I spent all of 15 bucks or so, 20 bucks, done with the Bone Crunchers. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't care enough. Don't want to spend the money. Don't have the room for them. Those are going to be free to whoever wants them. Leave a comment. You want a bunch of Bone Crunchers? Get a hold of me. Get a hold of me. Creep up in my DMs if you want that pile of Bone Crunchers. All right, now let us take a look at the figures that I have completed. So done. He-Man done. Merman, except for his little belt thingy, done. So today I just got Stratos' wings. So Stratos' wings will be coming in a few days, so he is done. We still need to complete Tila, Evelyn, Faker, and Beastman. We have a little bit of Beastman here. Okay, that's it. 4 guys. And as far as complete, I don't think I mean the sticker on Faker, unless it's like a repro. That's fine. I don't care. The vehicle is complete, and we have a vehicle under here that needs to be completed. There we go. So that's it. 3 figures, 1 vehicle, and then we move on to the castles. So I'm going to start looking for the accessories for these 3 tonight. Somebody gave me this Evil Lynn, and her little butt is broken. I don't know if I want to buy a whole new figure, because she's really just going to be standing and displayed anyway, so we'll see. I mean, I don't want crappy He-Man, broken He-Man, but it's okay. Then we'll get the castles complete, and then we're going to figure out what I'm going to do, because it's kind of tight over here with the Ghostbusters and the He-Man in one area. It's kind of tight. The castles are close. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll see. If I can make it work, I'm going to make it work. Some of the figures I'm going to put on the castle, you know, set them up so they won't all be on the table, but we'll see. We'll see. I was thinking about moving Ghostbusters and doing She-Ra here with He-Man. Obviously, that would make the most sense. That's probably what we're going to do down the road. Probably. Up here, I put a couple of the cable boxes, set up a couple of the TV guides, and we're going to put a few more electronics on this shelf here. And that's about it. Now, so here is the area that once housed all the 80s stuff. I'm actually going to pack this up. I'm going to pack up all that down there, because down the road in the garage, I plan on having an 80s stuff or an 80s kitchen product area, whether it's a full-on kitchen or whether it's just a cupboard area. I plan on being able to use this stuff in the garage. So I'm going to pack it up, and I'm pretty much going to make room for another figure diorama, which is going to be Turtles. But I'm going to use some of these shelves, maybe the top 2. I'm going to raise one up, maybe the top 2 for G.I. Joe vehicles. G.I. Joe vehicles can also go over here, because all that's going to come down. But then I run out of room for carded stuff when more carded stuff comes in. So we're going to just have to see what we do. I don't know. But this is going to come down, and it's going to be cleared out for a little while until we get the Turtles stuff in. All right, let me flip you back around. All right, so that's that. Oh, like I said, we got once I'm done with the dioramas, once those are done, I'm probably going to do the bed down here. I got to be careful with that, because I want to be comfortable down here watching some TV. I do want to have an occasional sleepover with everybody and do a Saturday morning thing, which would end up being a Sunday morning thing. But I don't want to rely too much on sleeping down here. I don't feel comfortable sleeping 2 floors away from my kids, and I'm buried in the basement here. If something happened, if there was a fire, I'm down here. So I don't really like that. I don't want to do that. It'll be very rare that I actually sleep down here. I don't want to end up being the dad who sleeps in the basement. I'm already the dad that sleeps on the couch. I don't want to be the dad that sleeps in the basement. I think that's going too far. But I will put a bed down here because it's more comfortable than the couch. And I can get more enjoyment out of the TV if I have something more comfortable to lay on. So that'll come after the Turtles diorama is figured out. Yeah, honestly, if I didn't do the Turtles diorama, that whole wall over there we could do a bedroom set. I mean, it would take up a lot of room in here, but we could put a bed and like decorate the wall as if it were a bedroom. We could, but it'd be way too much. It'd be too full. We'd have a living room and a bedroom, which sounds amazing, actually. So I don't know. We'll see. But honestly, I prefer the idea of the dioramas because I'm enjoying the toys so much more by being able to look at them and see them. Plus, with the garage opening up, there's just so much. I mean, yeah, there's just so much opening up with the garage. It's so awesome. So, kind of a nothing video today. 3 more He-Man figures to complete. 1 more vehicle, 2 castles, and then we're done with He-Man, which is awesome. I did go after a 1983 G.I. Joe vehicle today. It was very low bidding with a few hours left, and all the buy it nows are like $69, $70. Stupid. It was like $14.50 with like 3 hours left. I think I bid up to $25.50, and I think it went for $27.50. So there again is another lesson to be learned by nobody that you're pricing your stuff too high. Yeah, the bone crunchers are available. I have an alarm clock that's available. In fact, it's right there. You can see it right there. It's just an old wood grain 80s digital clock radio. If anybody is interested in that, get a hold of me. And if anybody wants, 10, 11 bone crunchers, let me know. And I shall give them to you. I think that's it. For the video. Nothing going on. But there's your update tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do we'll do the Warlord. Tomorrow, LGN Superstars Revisited. We'll do the Warlord. And then we will then we'll do Sergeant Slaughter, and then we'll wrap it up. Friday night, the rumor around the house is that my kid, Liam, is going to sleep over his friend's house, which means Finley will go over for a lot of the night, which means Nup all night down here. So that'll be cool. That will be cool. So that'll be Friday. Thursday, LJNs. If I have some time alone on Friday or Saturday, if the kids aren't around, I'll do some video games upstairs on the emulator. I moved the emulator upstairs, so we'll get some gameplay up there. Did I do Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion with you guys? I don't think I did. That's the game I'm currently playing and trying to beat, but I'm such a non-gamer that I can't even beat that game. The kids and I tonight are going to start the Goldbergs. They have not seen an episode of the Goldbergs, and we're looking for a show to watch with them. And we actually tried watching The Nutty Professor last night with Eddie Murphy, which I loved, but I guess I didn't love it when I was 9 or 12. And the movie is, I mean, I just let Liam watch Friday the 13th, but it's not a kid's movie. I forgot that there's so much adult stuff in that movie, just the language in general. So we were kind of discouraged that we didn't have something fun to watch. So we decided I got Disney Plus already. I got to buy Hulu for like $2.99 a month for 4 months. And then it goes up to $10.99, which is stupid. So we're going to get that, and we're going to start the Goldbergs tonight. So that's actually good. I've decided to shave my head tonight. This is really not good hair anymore. It's over. I've not come to terms entirely with the overness of it, but it's patchy. And if you can see that, if I'm holding the camera properly, we got the bald cap, folks. And I can't do that. I can't do it. And the hairline is like creeping back here on one side and not as far back over. It just looks stupid. So I'm going to shave my head, and that's it. It's over. I've got to keep it shaved. Like, freaking kids are so loud up there. I got to keep it shaved like weekly. It's over. It's over. I'm going to be 50 in a year. It's over. The hair's, it's over. Look at this. Look at how patchy it is. It's all over. R.I.P. hair. Sad. Go back and watch those old videos of my greasy, wet Bret Hart hair. I miss it. I should have kept it. All right, that's it. That's it. Eventually, like I said, that will probably be a He-Man She-Ra combo table with either the Ghostbusters going on the turtle diorama, because all I'm going to get for the turtles is the sewer and the van and the shredders, the bad guy base, and I'll hang a blimp from the ceiling, maybe, if it's not too expensive. That's it. That's it. And so there might be room on there to set the Ghostbusters up there. So it might be a turtle Ghostbuster diorama combo. And naturally, She-Ra and her little castle and her 12 figures or so would have to go with He-Man. That makes most sense. Then I can spread out Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull and not have them sitting right next to each other as if they were neighbors, because we know that wasn't the case. All right, folks, that's really it this time. I'm going to go shave my head, watch some Goldbergs, kick Liam's butt in NBA 2K25, and call it a night. We will see you all next time. Good night now.